the flow rate, he also asked, what is the flow rate? The flow rate for all radial brushes is designed at 2.5 liters per minute. So that's basically the same as half a gallon a minute, something like that, a little bit under half a gallon a minute. And radial light can operate at about 1.5 liters a minute, right? So this one has a slightly lower flow rate. Actually, this one can handle Rhino tube, the 8mm standard tubes, 5/16 inch OD, but you will find all the radial brushes all need high flow, unless you've got like some crazy pump and it's working overtime, because this tube compared to Rhino tube will deliver double the water volume at the same pressure, right? Or the same water volume at half the pressure. So your pump is not even working so hard, right? So that's critical to making sure you've got the flow rate, is making sure you've got the right fluid dynamics, the right hoses and tubes coming through. And then, you know, maybe, have we got reload here? Yeah, look at that.
Everything is here.
So I can ramble on.
This is a great
This is reload. So the idea of reload is that you could carry a second brush with you out on site. And so you can have a 14-inch brush and an 18-inch brush, or you could have a radial brush and a rocker brush, right? Depending on the job, right? And I'm going to put that back in there. That may be a demo one. So the idea then is, if you've got a 14-inch brush and an 18-inch brush, then you can, with the same flow rate, right? So you don't have to go back and adjust your fluid dynamics and your pump and your pressure and all that sort of thing. All of them are the same, 14 inches, 18 inches, radial, rocker, deep frame. So you can swap the brushes out. But if you can use a bigger brush with the same flow rate, you're going to cover more glass with the same water. So it's another way of looking at how to save the water volume, yeah? Because you're going to spend less time on the glass because you've used a bigger brush on a bigger piece of glass using the same flow rate.